Today, we have this interesting session, and the topic we have chosen is robber in man. And we have read about as robbers, as senses, and how what the robber is doing is taking away our jewel of peace and contentment. So there are different ways how scriptures mention it. Would like to hear it from you so that we'll have more clarity on this topic. So thank you for choosing this topic, and please guide us. So the topic today is robber in man, spiritual perspective. Over to you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Lover within man. That is the topic because everybody is aware about the robber or that way, but bad people in the outside. Outside, bad people like robbers, backwards we can manage them easily because it is seen outside. So it is very easy to tackle them, control them, or we can say control them. But we are not aware of our inner enemy. They are making sabotage to us. Inner enemy means which the enemy he has the power to make you feel right as wrong, wrong as right. And that is why we also in action follow and do unethical work and but unrighteous works because that is called buddhi. हमारा बुद्धि जैसा हमको बताएंगे ऐसा तो हम काम करेंगे. So buddhi, intellect, buddhi means here vivek. Not vivek. Vivek is not awareness of the vivek is not there. So enemy make us feel जो गलत है वो सही है गलत है ऐसा तो हम काम करते हैं. इसलिए तो हम फंस जाता है, पता नहीं चलता है कैसा करता है. Because we are not aware that this is the robber dacoit inside is looting everything from your inner wealth. Inner wealth means looting your inner wealth. That is the purpose of robber within man. Inner wealth, peace, happiness, tranquility. They took it from us, from within. We are not aware, but we are not think about this or seriously about the why I am doing the wrong thing, why I am doing bad things. That is the work of the enemy within. Make you feel that is the most important. Make you feel that right, wrong, wrong, right. That is the nature. So Gita says, if in a wise man acts in accordance with his own nature, people works with his own nature. Whatever nature is with the emotions. That is why there is a difference between man and animals. Ganine hina possibly samana. Because there is no way to control the dacoit's intention. We accept it. But that is called nature. You working by your nature. Even the animals are doing even it. educated persons, well versed in Shastras, they are also works according to the nature. So they are doing mistakes also. Shastras cannot easily follow the highly ethical life. That is, even you read so many Shastras, so many books, YouTube, so many things, but we cannot live a ethical life or righteous life because of that enemy. Enemy make us fool. So those who are spiritual seeker or can say advanced in spirituality, they should not do like this. Because of the spiritual life means when our vivek arises, we can understand. We have developed that vivek. Simple reading, Shastras, even the Gita, Upanishad, you can quote. You are not a spiritual person. Because that reading, simple reading, cannot help you to control your rava within, the darkness within. That is why they say they cannot easily highly ethical life, even though well first in the spirituality. That is a wonderful story, as you know also, that when a Pandit was crossing a river from one side to other side, in this boat, so many lay people are there. But much education. Pandit always asks, have you read Gita? Have you read Upanishad? They say, no, 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 no. Then, as if they have done any mistakes and seen that because they have not read it. They have. So suddenly there is a cloud and storm. Any moment, boat can sink. Then village people, those around him in the boat, asked him, Panditji, do you know how to swim? The Pandit thought he said, no, I do not know how to swim. But I know on this Shastra. That is the story, examples given by Swami Ramakrishna. So meaning is that we know so many Shastras, so many things, but there is no life skill. There is no life skill how to save the life. Shastra cannot save the life. Gita cannot save the life. Save the life is the situation of the life. Unless one factor, practice and vivek. If that vivek is not there, it is not necessary that you have to read so many shastras, books and other things to develop this kind of vivek. You have a vivek because you have read so many. No, that is not true. That vivek will come from the practice, spiritual practice. It will not come from simple memorizing all the shastras and hearing so many lectures. That vivek is not helping, cannot stop it unless you have the vivek. So the practice, the spiritual persons are less trouble in their life because they have a some kind of vivek, so they can understand the play of the river, how they are making fool their mind. So spiritual person can lead only ethical life. They can detect their enemy to some extent. So the medicine, simple thing is we are taking medicine. Medicine means reading Gita, Upanishad, अरे हमको तो थोड़ा आध्यात्मिक वही हमको जाना पड़ेगा. ऐसा करना पड़ेगा, but it is not working. Medicine is not working, not producing the result, because the Krishna says, Rava is within man. So how to tackle this? This Rava, who is the Rava? Rava is your attachment and aversions generated from the ego. Attachment and aversions, your enemy. And they make you puzzles, to make you take the wrong decision, force you to take the wrong decisions. That is why well versed in the Shastras cannot live high ethical life as he has no serious spiritual life. Spiritual life means you have to live in the spirit, you have to practice it. What will practice it? That, as you know, the ABC, unless you learn ABC, we cannot go ahead reading, practicing, then you become a good educated person. Only ABC, that is the footstone. Spiritual life, footstone is not reading the books, memorizing the Shastra. It may help you. For example, as you go to the school, even though my family, everybody is educated persons, even I cannot go to the school, I can learn from my relatives, but still you have to go to the school to get the environment, make you more, this environment help you to study. This environment, but you have to study. As you are going environment, taking the environment 365, you are going with the school, but result is fail. What is the answer? Because you are going to the school, but you are not doing anything. That is your fail. We are reading so many books, Satsanga, books also Satsanga, but why you are fail? Why you are not able to develop the Vivek? What is the result? Fail. Because we are not doing the right thing, the things which is necessary for upliftment of the mind. Just like the boy. For environment, he is going to the schools, but he is not doing the homework or home tasks. Similarly, most of the people, religious is different, spirituality is different. We may have the religious books, going to the some temple, that is called pilgrimage, tirthasthan, but you are not doing A, B, C, not practicing. What is that? SDM. Satsanga-Discipline Meditation. किताब पढ़ लो, याद कर लो, हम रिलीजियस हो सकता है, not spiritual. When you become the spiritual, that means continuously you are struggling with the SDM, then your Vivek will be, I can. Then your enemy will slowly die. So, enemy, spirituality, religion, that is most important. People have a wrong conception. Only memorize all shastras and satsanga, YouTube, etc. without practicing SDM. They are not spiritual. They are religious. Okay. Spiritual means that growth from within, that Vivek will awaken. That is spiritual. If Vivek is not awakened, you are not spiritual. Even though you have a lot of knowledge that are said, even a man well read in Shastra cannot easily follow the highly ethical life or spiritual life. So devotee or anybody who have a ethical life and practice regularly, they are spiritual. Spiritual when your vivek will awaken, you are spiritual. You can taste it yourself. Are you spiritual or religious? Religious means hearing, reading, not practice. If you do after that you do the practice, it is well, because you have taken the help, satsanga, and practice. Out of practice will come the spirituality, not reading so many books, YouTube, and this. It may help you, that's all. But you are not advanced but spiritually uplifted. So that is the rubber within man or attachment in a person. So try to be spiritual by practicing HDM. कुछ भी बात करो, बड़े बड़े बात, अगर प्रैक्टिस नहीं है तो यू आर नॉट स्पिरिचुअल, योर विवेक इज नॉट अवेकन, यू आर सेम पर्सन.
Swamiji?
Yes.
Yeah, Swamiji, I think with good practice, जो भी इधर आज लेक्चर के लिए है, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा सबका ही प्रैक्टिस चालू है. तो आई थिंक द क्वेश्चन हियर इज, विवेक है बट वो 24 आवर्स उतना ब्राइट नहीं रहता है. बीच में थोड़ा फ्यू आवर्स
गड़बड़ हो जाता है.
हाँ, रॉबर रॉबर को चांस मिलता है. समटाइम्स ऑफिसर ऑन ड्यूटी इज नॉट देयर, विवेक इज नॉट देयर, या थोड़ा इधर उधर है, चाय पीने चला गया, ऐसा समथिंग लाइक दैट आई कैन सिमिली. So 24-hour watchman we need. So what is, so it is there, but how to be more?
ये तो 24 नहीं 24 hours विवेक at beginning stage it is not possible. See, the practice and vivek will come and stay most of the time. Sometimes it will not be there, but we are progressing. We are progressing in spiritual life. How am I? What is the criteria to know that I am advancing spiritual life? Not religious life, spiritual life. The sign is you'll be more cheerful. Your mind is totally guarded by the vivek, so that enemy cannot enter and disturb you. Slowly it will come in. Now 5%, 10%, 20% enemy enter, or 50%. If 50% enemy cannot enter and disturb and distorted your views by your influence, that is good. You are advancing slowly, that the more you do the practice, you are more cheerful. Then after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, go on practicing. Most of the time is cheerful. The only matter is not affect you much because of the vivek, you know. What is truth, what is right, what is wrong, that is the vivek. It's commenting power. तो उसमें कि हमेशा आनंद में रहेंगे. थोड़ा करके तो जो मन में इतना उदास, ऐसा टेंशन कुछ नहीं रहेगा. तो विवेक इज always awakened and powerful, and the enemy cannot make you beggar. एनिमी हमारा अंदर घुस के हमको क्या बनाता है? बेकार बना जाता है, गरीब बना देता है. तब तो हमको चाहिए. और विवेक रहेगा तो अरे हमारा तो सब क्या चाहिए? बस आनंद. विवेक बिना आदमी हम लोग को गरीब बना देता है. कोई अटैचमेंट, एवर्शंस, अर्थ चाहिए, अर्थ चाहिए, विवेक रहेगा तो किसके पास जाएगा? हम आध्यात्मिक स्पिरिचुअल लाइन में है, विवेक रहेगा तो सब तो उसका अंदर ही है। हमारा जो ग्रीड है, लोभ है चाहने का, वो तो कम हो जाए। तो जितना प्रैक्टिस करेगा, जितना इस दृष्टि से दिस वे गो ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग, को तब क्या हो गया? अल्टीमेटली और विवेक इज ग्रोन, देन यू रियली बी बिकम लेस पावरफुल। विवेक नहीं है तो मोर पावरफुल। इसलिए तो पंडित व्यक्ति को भी तो ऐसे ये कर देते, घुमा देता। राम कृष्ण देव का ये एग्जाम्पल से पता क्या चल रहा? विवेक नहीं, पढ़ने से क्या हो, याद करने से क्या हो? और कुछ?
Yes, thank you, Swamiji. We have very good number as well. So, any question, Akhil Reddy ji, Madhumita?
Maharaj, Pranam Maharaj. And what is the best way to deal with this ego thing, Maharaj? Ego is like किसी न किसी रूप से वो प्रकट होते रहता है, and how best we can deal with it in what?
See, ego comes when you love the body. Try to think. When we love the body consciousness comes, then ego comes. अरे मुझे ऐसा बोल दिया, मैं IAS officer, what is it? This ego. But the more Vivek will grow and advance or grow, then this body consciousness will drop, ego will drop. Ego means when you love the body, that is it. So, when the body consciousness is there, ego is there, you will be there, of course. ठाकुर जी ने क्या हुआ? जे आमी कच्चा आमी पक्का, आमी तो रहना है, तो पक्का मैंने उसको राइट करना है। मैं हूं, लेकिन मैं ईश्वर हूं। तो ईगो कम करने का एक ही तरीका है, कोई विवेक है, प्रैक्टिस है, वहां से आउट ऑफ दैट HTM everything will come. All the spiritual steps and the what is called goal, that will get out of practice. जो वाल्मीकि का कहानी सुना है, तो रत्नाकर थे, वो सबको मारते थे। तो एक दिन नारद जी को भी मारना, लूटना शुरू किया। तो नारद जी ने उसके बोला, अच्छा, अगर मैं तुमको मंत्र दे दूं जिससे तुम दुनिया के विश्व के सबसे धनी व्यक्ति बन जाओ, तो रत्नाकर वो तो हम लूटते हैं, मारते हैं। तो बोला ठीक है, दे दीजिए। मारा मारा मारा, सब जनता है, मारते जाते। तो करते करते राम, करते करते क्या हो गया? ईश्वर का नाम लेते लेते वो महर्षि वाल्मीकि बन गए। इससे ईश्वर से, ईश्वर का नाम लेने से। तो हमारा जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी है, नॉट रिलीजियन, आई एम टेलिंग, स्पिरिचुअलिटी है, जितना हमारा अंदर ऐसा ईश्वर का नाम आते रहेगा, इसके प्रति प्रेम होते रहेगा, तब क्या होगा? हम ईश्वर नित्य हो जाएंगे। दुनिया में हम लोग जो जन्म लिया, उस समय हमारा नाम नहीं था, श्वास था। मरने के बाद श्वास चले गया, नाम रह गया। तो नाम, तुम्हारा नाम इतना रोशनी करो कि सब याद करे। नहीं तो ये मर गया, राम करके अरे मर गया, अच्छा हुआ, बहुत बदमाश है, डाकू है। तो हर एक दिन मतलब शाम मर गया, सब रोने लगा। इतना अच्छा व्यक्ति इतना आध्यात्मिक व्यक्ति मर गया, तो हम साधन भजन करके ये हमारा अच्छा काम करते। तो कोई नहीं, जन्म का समय हम लोग सांस लिया, नाम नहीं था। मृत्यु का समय वही बात है, सांस चले गया, नाम रह गया। नाम रहने का और एक तरीका से एक साथी ने बोला